is really a very good app. I also used this app when I was not very good in English. So if you have time, then give it a try. It will help you a lot because so many methods are there. You can record your voice, you can, and there are so many. They give you so many situations. Very useful conversations are there. So if you have time, then you can take a means
Mm,
try.
कौन सा चैनल मैम?
Okay, first of all, please tell me a little bit about yourself.
I am Upendra Yadav from Ghazipur, Uttar Pradesh. I was completed diploma in mechanical in 2014. Currently living in Navsari, Gujarat. I am working in private company. That's all.
Okay, what about your education?
Diploma in mechanical.
Sorry.
Diploma in mechanical, ma'am.
Okay, and you haven't mentioned your hobbies.
My hobby is playing cricket, but that time I am studying in English and
Okay,
conversation.
okay, means nowadays you are practicing this language.
Yes, ma'am. Last 2 weeks.
So to learn this language, what are you doing?
Ma'am, please tell me about yourself because I we are meeting first time.
Yes, yes, we are meeting for the very first time. As you know, my name is Ghazala, and I'm also from UP. I'm connecting with you from Allahabad. And if I talk about my educational qualification, I have completed my post graduation and my B.Ed. And if I talk about my profession, I'm a teacher. And my hobbies are cooking, and listening to music. And yes,
Okay.
as you, I'm also practicing this language nowadays. So my total focus and concentration is on my English practice only. So you can say
Okay.
that now it is my hobby.
Ma'am, are you a teacher?
Yes, yes, I am a
Gov-
teacher.
Government teacher?
No, no, I'm not so lucky. I'm a private teacher.
Okay.
Yes. So you are also working in a private company, so you can understand the pain and the problem which
Yes,
we
yes, ma'am.
face.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, how many days ago you started English speaking?
I have been learning this language for last 3 or 4 months. You can say 5 months, because I'm doing my speaking practice actually. My grammar part was good, but I was not good at speaking. Actually, my spoken part was very poor. So
Arey,
I'm
ma'am, your fluency is very good.
and you can say my fluency is good, not very good. It's okay, okay. Because now I'm practicing regular. I'm very consistent about my practice, and I do regular practice. I daily take session, and I try to talk different people daily. Means 1 or 2 people daily. So it is giving me a lot. Like I'm talking to you. You are means your way of talking. I can understand that you are a beginner. So like you, I was also very nervous when I started to learn this language. That time I also fumbled a lot, and I hesitated, but now everything is okay because now I'm practicing, so I'm overcoming gradually my all the problems. You want to learn this language, so when do you face difficulty?
Ma'am, I belong to village
Mm-hmm.
and my mother tongue language is Bhojpuri.
Yes.
After that, Hindi.
Mhm.
So when I am spoken या conversation time, face to proper sentence not come to mind that time,
Mhm.
vocabulary issue. But main problem is that when spoken that time, proper sentence, proper vocabulary not come to mind because my mind thinking is in Hindi.
Mhm. That is the main problem because when we want to speak English, so we should try to think in English only.
Yes,
Don't
ma'am.
don't use the translation method. Like you are saying that words and sentences in your mind is in Hindi, and then you translate it into English, then you speak. But at the
Yes, ma'am.
time of speaking, we don't have time. We have to answer the person immediately. So there is no
Yes,
time
yes,
to.
ma'am.
So you should try to think in English only English.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
learning English is not a very big deal. You can learn is easily. If I can learn, then you can also. Because I'm also a Hindi medium student, and my background was total Hindi. So don't feel like I can't learn this language. You can learn, but a little dedication is required.
When I was start conversation before 2 weeks. So ma'am, not come to mouth, mouth not open, but slowly improvement.
Okay. Means now you are feeling comfortable.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So
That
it
time.
will give you a lot. If you will do regular practice, then definitely you will improve. Have patience and everything will be fine. Like I'm
Yes, ma'am.
also learning. I'm not very perfect. I'm also learning. And if I skip for 2 or 3 days, and after 3 4 days I realize that, oh, I am forgetting everything. So that's why all the time I say that practice is very important. Okay.
So ma'am, how to learn English spoken practice?
What I did, actually, I started my journey, means all the time I used to think in English only English. Because when I was at the zero level, when I was not able to speak English, that time I used to translate the sentences. So when I used to translate it, means I was thinking in Hindi, then I translated into English. But now I never used to translate the sentences. I tried to think in English only. Whatever I am doing, whatever, all the time I think all these things in English only, and it gives me a lot. Like if you are at your workplace, you are at your office, so try to think in English only. What are you doing? Whatever you are doing, try to think in English. This is the, you can say, panacea, means Rambad. So it will give you a lot. And I also did the same. So I think in English only. I all the time I think in English only. You should learn some basic rules of grammar also.
Yes,
Someone
ma'am.
said grammar is not necessary, so I said no, no, you are wrong, because basic knowledge of grammar is very, very essential.
I am watching video of English with Chintu sir on YouTube.
Okay, okay,
He, teaching technique, teaching technique is very good.
okay.
For translation, he is teaching spoken purpose.
But if we have so much knowledge of grammar, we have all the theory knowledge, theoretical knowledge we have, but we should have some practical knowledge. Means we should try to speak more and more. We
Yes,
are
ma'am.
learning grammar, it's good. Means we should learn grammar rules to speak correct English. But don't think that after learning the grammar, I will start my speaking practice. Don't
Yes,
think
ma'am.
like, okay. Start speaking from the day
Yes,
first.
ma'am. Um,
And have you ever used the app Duolingo? Duolingo? Have you ever heard
lingo
Duo-
or
Duolingo app? Duolingo, Duolingo app.
nahi, ma'am.
Actually, it is really a very good app. I also used this app when I was not very good in English. So if you have time, then give it a try. It will help you a lot, because so many methods are there. You can record your voice, you can, and there are so many, they give you so many situations, very useful conversations are there. So if you have time, then you can take a means try.
कौन सा चैनल मैम विच चैनल मैम डूलिंग
Duolingo app, it is an app. Duolingo, okay. It will, you can download it from your Play Store.
ओके
For every beginner, it is really very good. Okay, so you can start your practice, your speaking practice from this app. It is really very useful app for every
यस
beginner. And
यस
not
यस
only English, there are so many options, there are so many languages you can learn, but our priority is English, so we can, you can choose English and try
यस
to learn something. It will give you a lot, definitely. So give it a
मैम
try.
इंग्लिश इज मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट
Yes, yes. I
इन
can
प्राइवेट
understand.
कंपनी
I also struggled a lot. I struggled a lot. I faced so many difficulties to learn this language because my subject was English and I was not able to speak English. That was the negative thing. And so that's
यस
why
मैम
I started learning English. So
सेम
I'm speaking in front of you, but when if I talk about my prior condition, my earlier I was not able to speak a single sentence. Single sentence. Really, I'm honestly I'm telling you, I was not able to construct a simple sentence. But now gradually everything is becoming good, and gradually I'm overcoming my all the problems. And
सो मैम प्लीज स्टेप बाय स्टेप टेल मी
what I did,
हाउ टू
actually,
प्रिपेयर
was the main problem. I was not able to speak. So I started means scrolling YouTube. There was endless videos on YouTube you can watch related to English spoken. But it was not giving me a lot because I was not doing my speaking practice. So one day I found that platform, the Skype app, and uh, someone added me in that group that you can do your practice. So that's that day I started my speaking practice. So means first and most important thing is practice, only practice. If you want to speak, then speak more and more. Don't afraid that you are making mistakes. So don't think
यस
about
मैम
your mistakes. Just speak. If people are laughing at you, let them laugh. Okay, you do your work. I'm doing my work, and I will speak. I will speak wrong English. I will speak broken English, but I will speak in English only.
यस मैम
That's
आई ऑलरेडी डिसाइडेड
yes. So
यस
this is
मैम
the main thing. So
मैम
first and most, yes, as I told you that have learn some basic rules of grammar. Okay, don't think that without grammar you can learn English because we don't have that environment. Through listening, we can't learn English because we are not living in England, we are not living in London, we are living in India, and people
यस
around us
मैम
speaking English. They are speaking Hindi. So we have to create that environment around us. Means we have to listen to English podcast, English songs, English cartoons, everything in English, only English.
am that position after the promotion then English is most important because
Yes.
I am writing in every mail in English, any document writing in English. So most important English. My
Mm-hmm.
senior come to office. Yeah, I am attending any training. So any training attending all in English.
Yes,
But
yes, English is the prime requirement in
yes,
any
ma'am.
field, every field. So English is the prime requirement. You have to learn this language, and there's no option. You can't run away. You have to
Yes, ma'am.
learn. There is no other option. And like today we are learning present tense. Okay, so after learning the rules, we will try to speak the sentences of present tense. how we
Yes,
can
ma'am.
use these sentences, how can we use these rules. So it will be beneficial. But only learning grammar rules will not work. So use of that sentences, that rules is also very important. So you can connect. Okay, there is no problem at all. But yes, I'm telling you honestly that I don't have much time. So twice or thrice in a week we can connect after 9.
Okay. No problem, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
ma'am.
And we can
Thank
start.
you, ma'am.
I have one or two more students. They want to learn this language also. So we can make a group and we can learn together.
Okay.
It will be more beneficial because we can conversation. We can make conversation also.
So, ma'am, group which मतलब WhatsApp group or Sky group?
No, only Skype.
Okay.
Skype. Yes. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So I have one more session actually at 9. So it's time to wind up this session.
So, ma'am, when you free before message me.
Yes, I will message you. Oh,
Okay, ma'am.
you message me. Okay, you can message me, and if I am free, to, so I will let you know.
Okay, ma'am. I want to every day, but you have no time.
Yes,
So
because
no problem, ma'am.
in the morning I go to school, and after that I give tuition classes, and
Yes, yes, ma'am.
so after 8:30 I get time. So I have to make
No
dinner
problem.
also. That's why.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so you can message me, and if I am free, then definitely I will connect with you
Okay, ma'am.
and install the Duolingo app and give it a try.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Good night. Bye.
Good night.